just back and forth. He's bringing his lumbar spine down into the ground more and then away from the ground more by the way that he's rocking his pelvis.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about bird dog, but a little bit of a regression than you're normally used to. And we're actually just going to talk about just getting in the right position. So many people aren't even set up properly for this, so we really just want to make sure that we educate you on how you should be even setting up before you even start moving.
And this is actually a really challenging position to just be in well. So having good form and intention in it is extremely important before you start adding other layers onto it.
Yeah, the difficulty is in the intent behind the movement, not the movement itself. So what Lily's going to do here is she's going to put her hands and knees on the mat. Her knees are going to be underneath her hips and her hands are going to be flat. A lot of people will have their hands kind of tent like that. We want to push down and create good solid contact throughout the whole palm and fingers. From here, a big mistake is a lot of people let their shoulder blades come down like that. We want to actively try to spread the shoulder blades out and push that force in the ground. As Lily's pushing down, she's also going to rotate backwards and try to screw her hands into place. You'll feel all the musculature along the side wall of your rib cage turn on, as well as the muscle on the anterior portion of your chest. From here, we're going to talk about pelvis positioning. Lily's pelvis is neutral. Can you dump into anterior pelvic tilt? What we don't want to have is this nice arc, okay? We are not trying to show off our butts on this one. And if you're working hard, it'll be showing itself off anyways. Lily, can you overly round? We are also not trying to create this camel pose or cat pose in yoga or whatever, because this is not in a good place as well. We need to facilitate good breathing, so we need neutral pelvis that's parallel with the bottom of the rib cage. From here, note that Lily's knees are underneath the hips. If Lily brings her knees farther forward, it's going to cause her to have to round. If Lily puts her knees too far back, it's going to cause her to have to arc. So knees need to go right underneath the hips. From here, Lily is just going to breathe 360 degrees. And what she's going to try to not do is lose her pelvis position or the integrity in her shoulders, okay? Once you're in this position, all you're going to do is try to maintain that solid contact with the ground, continue to push in, feel all those muscles turn on, and really try to breathe 360 degrees into all parts of your abdominal wall. Lily, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, a lot of times people get really unaware of their neck position because their brain is inside of there. So just making the back of your head be in line with your spine instead of too far this way or too far extended is extremely important.
Yeah, what we're doing here is we're training your brain to be able to achieve this position before movement, so that way in movements, you don't compromise yourself. So one thing that's very subtle that Lily mentioned is we don't want to train our brain to throw our head and neck into a bad position, because neck pain is a very common problem, and this is one area where we can start to address it and unwind those patterns without even having to spend any more time devoted to it.
And I'm getting a burn already just from this.
Yeah. So you try it and let us know how it goes.